Alright, I said I'm going to start the stream. Let's see if it actually... Hey, it says we're live. Is there a... Hey, cool. Do we get a ready check from everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. I'm going to throw out the turn order here for a quick segment of what had happened was, if anyone likes.
I don't think we can roll because we don't have tokens.
I didn't click my token, yeah.
Oh, it's okay. I will get you in there barreled. Okay. Okay, Poppy, give us a lead off here, a quick 30 seconds from your perspective.
Okay, so I think it was last session that we had the drow that we that Sam disposed of. I believe that was last session. And we also we took a nap, and then there were these like weird vampire-y kobold things that we came across in I think in the same area that we saw the dryad that first time. And then we found our way out of the I guess like ravine ice cavern thing that we were in, and there's this big weird looking like a disc shaped like city kind of thing in the ice. It was really weird looking. I haven't seen anything like that before. And Felpip is now 21 feet tall, and that's kind of weird, but it's a lot of fun for me to ride on his shoulder because I can see a lot of stuff. I can see really far. It's neat. And yeah. It's been a couple of weeks, so that's the best I got.
And for you, Barreled.
Alright, we debated throwing the snail that I polymorphed from a wizard into the, I think it was, fuck, I forgot what it was exactly.
That was a Rimmerhouse.
Yeah. And Sam and Felpip bet each other on it, and I believe Sam lost.
Thank you.
And hadn't paid their debt yet.
Yes.
It was swallowed and it unpolyed in his stomach, and the Rimmerans really liked that. Then we long rested and continued on through the cave. We fought another werewolf vampire gnoll and kobolds. Ahi almost lost their shit, and then we made it through and we found the big Underdark city.
Okay. And Ahi, for you, I find it very unfortunate that you missed your triple digits by 1.
I know. Everything's sad.
From your perspective.
So there was, we had to sit around and wait for them to figure out what they wanted to do with the little snail guy. And they went and did something with it, and then came back and seemed okay. And then we started going back towards the other side because we don't have another path. And I found some kobolds in some trees, and then they turned out to be little bitches. And then the one that kept popping in and out and hurting us, he came in, and finally they killed him. And then we kept moving, and now I feel a little bit stronger, and everybody keeps getting upset with me, and I'm not quite sure why. I just hit things, and then they are like, oh no, you're so angry, and I'm not. I just keep needing to hit things. And then we found a big city underground, and it's weird looking, and there we are. That's it.
So, I will move you to La Map again. You're going to start in the bottom left here. And as you move your way down, take your inspiration, Ahi, and Poppy, and Barreled, I have adjusted your resource.
Yummy.
But as you moved
It's weird the compass on this map.
downward through the caves of hunger, you've found yourself finally in a huge cavern with ice. The tunnel opens into a vast grotto enclosed by gleaming ice. Consigned to this frozen sepulchre is a fantastic city, sculpted by ancient magic and illuminated in a haunting way by green and purple lights that shed no warmth. The city is slightly tilted, its spires leaning away from you as though recoiling from your presence. You stand atop a causeway of frozen covered ice that stretches toward the city like the dead. Frozen tongue of some hideous behemoth out of whose mouth you've just stepped. That was a comma, not a period. Welcome, everyone, to the final chapter of our story. The Doom of Yithrin.
Drink to that.
There are a bunch of spirits running around on those roads down there.
Only one way to find out.
I'd like to go third in marching order.
I don't.
First and second sound scary.
I'm
have
riding
no,
on Philip's shoulder, so I'm wherever he is.
I have no problem leading, but I feel like Big Man would probably do well to catch any who fall as we scale down to this abandoned, perhaps, city.
Damn it, I was talking in a really cheap voice. I can go first.
Do you need a pack of marbles from the store too?
Yeah.
Would that be helpful?
Fuck, I can't do deep voice without it being smoker voice. That's so hard.
You gotta drop the tone. You gotta slow it down, dude.
It's gonna turn into Batman by the time the night's done.
No, you could be Batman by someone else.
That's like we have
What
a
happens,
character in
like-
another game that does a Foghorn Leghorn voice, and all of us end up doing that by the end of the session.
What happens when you max out though? Do you like die?
maxed out.
Do you like explode?
Have
Oh,
you seen what happens when things get too full and then your water jug and then it just blows up? I think that's what's gonna happen to him.
Mm.
I heard the tale of a woman that became in like berry, and she blew up with juice everywhere.
Yeah. There was she
Big
ate
chocolate
something
factory,
weird
right? Yeah.
and turned blue. I heard that story too.
Yeah, I heard that guy's a big old dick. The guy that runs the place, just cruel man.
Well, I've been working on a new spell, and I think that maybe it might help you if you wanted to go back to normal.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready for normal yet. We'll see what big looks like. But if big is not gonna work, then we can go. We can address it. Are there half measures? I wonder in this situation. That's all I want to know. If I could split the difference between 21 feet and 3 feet, I don't know what that is, but I would like it.
I don't think you could do that, Short Stack. But whenever you can't fit through a doorway, Sam and I got you.
Sam, if I might ask, your patron, how strong is he giving you his power?
What do you mean?
Mechanically, I'm asking what level spell slot do you currently use?
I can go up to 5th.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Me too.
Why?
Oh, if it was third, I perhaps could help, but you are way beyond my abilities, so I cannot.
I have some thirds. I could remove a curse or two.
I could also.
Well, who's calling this a curse, though? This is kind of the best thing that's happened to me since I had to leave Baldur's Gate, guys.
But you don't fit through doors.
He's
He hasn't
Felpip is
found
like
a door to not fit through yet.
Felpip is like stumbling around. He can barely walk in a straight line as he tries to get used to his new form.
I wonder how much more ale it would take to get me drunk. We'll put a pin in that and test it later.
I don't know that they have ale here.
No, they have only the lost secrets of thousands of years, waiting for us to find them.
Will it get me tipsy?
Have you never felt the thrill of learning of a new lost civilization? It is very exciting.
Nerds.
Nerd.
Nerd.
What's a nerd?
I will send you all straight to the underworld. Watch your tone!
Aren't we kind of already there right now?
Yeah, like look around.
I will make you join Velen's army. Keep it up.
You
I
better
don't-
watch it. I'll sing.
You can't scare me.
I got a nice
Start, like,
contrabass
throat
for you to
singing.
play. Oh God.
What is the It looks like there is a shiny spot in the center of the tower. Any idea what the small sun-looking thing there is?
Probably
How-
bad.
How far away is that?
This map is scaled. You could measure.
Oh.
It is
Oh, that's-
thousands of feet away.
That's hundreds and hundreds of feet away. Okay.
As you look upon the
I could probably hit that with
City
an Eldritch
here.
Blast. You want to find out?
oh my god, it's the scary thing is you're not that far off. As you look upon the city here, and it's not daylight here. It would be considered dim light for what it's worth. There are, as described, those kind of ghostly, haunting green and purple lights that light up the place in interesting hues. If Tranquil, give me an Arcana check as you look upon these large, dominating spire at the center of this city.
Yes. Also, while I click this, are we on like a ledge, or is this like a pathway that leads up to this platform?
You're on a causeway.
You
So-
big ass words, dude.
I didn't
Like
write
a
it.
bridge.
It is like a bridge.
Like a bridge.
No switchbacks here. It is like a frozen tongue of a giant monster that does, in fact, lead up to the edge of this city.
Okay, so it is connected. Okay.
As you look upon the giant spider in the middle of Yithrin, you study it for a few beats as Felpip's going on about how big he is and how awesome that is.
Trying to do a real gym bro.
Yeah. You see a shimmer around the spire. Being somewhat familiar with force fields, you immediately glean on to that there seems to be such that surrounds it.
Well, Sam, if you're trying to hit the shiny thing, I think you might find a little resistance. There appears to be some sort of dome-like thing around. You can see a little bit of it if you look towards the top of the dome where the ice is sort of reflecting You kind of see the mirror as it gets closer to roof.
Wait, is it around the whole city or just the tower?
It's around the
Or the
spire.
whole, like, little plate thing?
It's around the spire in the middle.
Just the spire. Okay.
So where it peaks, you can see as the ice reflects itself. So you may have hard time hitting as much as you desire.
Well, that's a bummer.
It just means we need to find better position to complete your task, no?
Exactly.
I mean, I don't need to destroy it. I just said that I could if I wanted to.
Oh,
Probably.
so this is like the mage's way of like Jim Bro, where like you have to explain all of the things you can do.
No, it's like when you
Like,
like walk through like a doorway and you have to like jump up and like tap the top. I see humans do that a lot, and it's some kind of like proving ritual, I think. I bet it's like that.
so this is proving ritual for patron, or is it how you make your offering? You shoot blasted ball or shiny things? I'm a little confused about why we shoot.
There isn't a why, only that there is a possibility.
So, like, are we going down there? Or...
What are we doing? What's our plan? Why do we want to be here?
And why do so many of these towers look like giant dicks?
What, ma'am?
They do.
Am I wrong?
I mean, I have questions about what you think Dick look like. I will be honest.
That one.
I have brought you here to uncover the ancient mysteries and secrets of Yithrin. We at the Brotherhood have studied magics for ages, centuries, long past, and this is a wonderful discovery. Just to behold it is the culmination of decades of work. Now, let us venture forth and find what we are able.
We're just here to learn stuff.
Oh, God damn it.
Learning is so boring.
Isn't that why we adventure? I mean, you could kill things wherever, but here we learn. We could better ourselves to become better. I guess if you want to kill, you perhaps find things that make you kill better. I mean, we did explore a spaceship and get super cool laser rifles that made Felpip figure out how to shoot a gun.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, learning sounds pretty cool again.
See?
And
Maybe there is more guns round.
who knows? Maybe
You
you'll
got two
find
guns around, and then he points at his arms.
maybe you'll find an artifact or two that'll help you with that winter thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot this whole curse thing. That thing too. Not that's totally why we're here. Not for learning, just to save people or stop
You
a
know, the
dragon.
whole everlasting rhyme that's threatening all of the Forgotten Realms. Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, but
fine
like
with
the
it.
learning thing. Learning is fundamental.
Cold and dark is good. Knowledge is power.
And
Let's
what
get some
gets
of
you
that.
more power is more knowledge.
Are we going?
Yes, we are tracking as this weird monologue veers us off into some weird space.
I figured
Yeah,
we were walking.
Still
and
dibs on
talking.
third. I want to be in the middle. Sandwich.
I vote we go to this like arena, this football arena looking joint. Here.
Yeah.
I am sad that my joke was wasted.
I missed it. You can try it again if you want.
Did you say sandwich?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so bad. Oh, I heard
Took
who's on
me
third.
until that to process. I just heard sandwich,
Yeah.
and then I was like, "Oh, he made a joke."
Really good joke.
Yeah.
So is my two guns joke, but you know, is what it is. So
That one was also good.
thank you.
Oh, I heard.
Deflex Poppy
just-
was sitting on your bicep.
Yeah. Kind of wanted to let that one wash across us, and just.
No, it's more funny when you repeat it over and over again.
main part of the humor is explaining it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how
Remember,
you know.
knowledge is power.
That's how you know joke work.
If you have to say it over and over again till everybody laughs. Yep.
It is a Family Guy way, right?
Right.
Let's go, but let's go quietly, Felpip.
Oh,
Not happening.
I can try.
Super not happening.
You think that maybe you should be like not 21 feet tall anymore? I know you really like it. I know you like being tall.
Well, right now it's a very good meat shield.
Yeah, can you
So-
give me until the gate and just like let me make my peace with it?
Yeah.
Simultaneously, do we see movement in this city from where we are? Is it all just like standstill?
Do we see the lights blink?
You don't, in fact, see movement so much. You do see the lights, green and purple lights that cast an otherworldly glow upon the frost draping the silent city. Clawing spires, broken domes, and steeples leaning at odd angles surround the huge citadel. At the foot of the causeway you now stand on, a giant statue lies prone and motionless, its surfaces gleaming with rime.
Rime of the Frostmaiden? I'm there.
I assume someone else is gonna interact with that, but I'm more interested about why the lights are still on underneath this thing. That's where I'm looking. As tranquil.
Do you want to kind of look at the lights here?
Yeah, I'm more looking to see where the power, if I could find like power cables or like if there's any like low vibration of electricity or like a burning smell or like something like that. Just like figure out where this thing is, like
How light do?
how light is happening still.
Sure. That could be an investigation.
You're picking all my favorite.
Anyone want to
things
check out the statue?
I will look at the statue.
I would also like to look at the statue.
I figured the electricity thing was more the scientist realm, so I was gonna give you guys that one while I looked at the other thing.
Those who do, and really everyone here, because it is quite a huge thing, see the
Is it bigger than
stone.
Felpip?
Yeah, actually, at least taller, not as heavy, I would say. And Felpip is in fact making a huge noise as every step he takes. There's like a horrible cracking sound of the ice underneath him.
Felpip takes it up. Look what I found, and shakes off all the snow.
But you find one of these things that has turned to stone.
Oh,
Ah.
Oh, I don't like that.
that's fucking creepy. Right
It's
next to
got
the
the-
statue?
No, that is the statue.
No, that is the statue.
Oh,
It's got
How
the-
big again? How big again was that?
It's like huge sized.
Perfect. Perfect.
It's got
I
the
don't want to be
little-
here anymore.
It's got the whole. This is what afrays you. What about the hey Felpip? You think you could break hand off and use hammer? You think you want to upgrade your weapon, Kish? Kishi? How you say word, Kish? Kish.
Capiche.
Capiche?
Capiche. That's a good idea, but is this a drop into like a chasm down here? Below this looks like a floating platform, but is it not?
It's not floating per se. It looks like it's resting in the ice, but the drop over the ledge is probably a good, I don't know, 50 to 100 feet.
Okay. And this is covered in rime, so it's covered in just ice, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in places you can kind of see on the map, like here, there's snow and ice, and
Oh, I was talking about the statue itself.
the statue itself, yeah, it is covered in some kind of frosty stuff. Looks like
Okay.
it's been here a while.
Sure. I'm gonna like take out my dagger and just kind of try to like carve out some handholds where I can pick up the statue without touching the frost, and then just kind of try to shove it over the edge. I can't listen. Being this big ain't permanent, and that hammer's about to be not my problem anymore. So, like, I love the idea, but this fucking thing is creepy. I want to get it out of here.
Okay.
And
Make a general athletics check for me.
Let's check. And I just really want 1 feat of superhuman strength before I'm small again.
That'll do it. Yeah, not difficult. You take your dagger, and it looks ridiculous in your hands right now. It's like a toothpick, smaller than maybe. And so it's kind of unwieldy. And so finally you end up just taking your hand, finger straight out, and just digging it into the stone by force.
Nice.
I mean, I think your gear actually mechanically increases with you, but that was funnier.
It is, yes.
And so you dig your hands into it and you lift it, no problem, and just chuck it over the edge. And there's kind of a few seconds of nothing, and then boom, a crash down below.
I thought we were gonna be quiet.
We're
He's
quiet.
21 feet tall. How is he supposed to be quiet?
I'm
We're
being
not
quiet. The
throwing
statue
bombs
came
off
out.
the side of the. Oh Lord.
Perhaps he could try Tipitos. That might help.
I'm about to be small again. This is going to be y'all's problem.
Tranquil, as far as a source, you don't find any like power cables. I don't know that you would even know what those are. You probably are familiar with some sort of electricity, though, being artificer. And this seems not so much mechanical as it is arcane.
Okay. So it's less more what I'm familiar with, but more Valen's territory, which just still tell me a lot. So
Yeah, it's you kind of like inspect things in the like what would be the source of lights in all of those posts. Like most of everything is shattered and cracked and doesn't look like it should be functional, but yet light comes out of it in colors that don't seem to make sense.
Gotcha. Don't know if you'll let me roll, but the question I will ask, because you just gotta ask the questions. If this is arcane in nature, would there be anything I could do to determine if the origin, it's kind of the same question asked a different way, is the origin of these spells still alive?
Without further information, you wouldn't know. But perhaps you will get that information as you go.
Okay. That's kind of the math problem that Tranquil is working in the back of her head as we continue forward.
Certainly something to be cognizant of. All right. Where would you like to go?
I vote for the football stadium, the arena, if you will, to our right, but if there are others that wish to travel different directions, we can certainly head that way. But if we are looking for heading, that is where my heart is.
I don't know. I am particularly drawn toward the glowing red lights over here. You know, it feels right in my soul.
The 3 pillars shooting electricity does not do nothing for you.
We don't know what electricity is.
Sorry, shooting arcane
It's lightning.
lightning. That is word that I want to use.
You know, we trying to shut down the power?
I don't necessarily think so.
Philpip, you know how good you'd be at scouting if you weren't a giant?
You're muted.
Just make me small, fine. I did the thing. I did my thing. Whatever. Let's just go. I'm good.
You want to do it? You want me to do it?
You made him take his ball and go home.
I want it to be Poppy.
Okay.
Oh, someone's got greater restoration now.
Yep. And mass cure wounds.
I
Is
also
that a
have.
5th level
I
spell?
have both of those
It
now.
is.
There is.
Yeah.
You-
I also have.
Okay.
Girl, I was gonna use a 3rd level remove curse, but okay.
It has. I thought it had to be.
Yeah,
He
remove curse
posted it
wouldn't get
earlier,
you
and
there.
it says greater restoration.
Yeah.
It has to be at least greater restoration.
Here.
No, help it. This is a. Oh man. I mean, a number of different movies have done this, but it's a horrible reversing of growth where your bones are breaking and shrinking and dislocating and cracking. Wildly painful and grotesque for anyone who chooses to look on. Velen does. She's kind of enjoying it. But yeah, this sucks for everyone involved. And probably it's probably not quick either. It probably takes like 5-10 minutes.
Keep his mouth covered.
I'm
He's
just-
gonna scream.
Yeah, I'm definitely crying. Equally from the mental and physical pain. And then I guess once it's done, I just kind of sit on the ground and take a deep voice for a second. Does this still work for you guys? Is it still doing it?
It didn't then.
Okay,
But
that's
sorry.
fine. All right.
So you're real sneaky again. That's cool.
Everything sucks.
No,
There,
you're right
there.
again.
I'm with you, Ahi.
He hasn't said
What?
anything sucked in like 4 sessions.
I thought you started that off today with the everything sucks, but okay.
I mean, I didn't actually say it out loud, but yeah, I mean that's the tone I had.
I'm just kind of sulky and quiet and at the back again. And small. What a quarter session of bigness that was.
I mean,
Oh.
you've been big for the past few sessions, just not that big.
Yeah, I know. What's
Do we want to go to the lightning fields or to the glowing red thing? Or somewhere else?
I am along for the ride. Hey, Velen? I should look it around for Velen.
Oh, I probably didn't
Do
bring
you
her
have any
along.
idea? Where we should go?
We could always split the party.
Let's
Great
not do that.
I vote for split party.
We can cover the lightning field and the glowy red house at the same time, and then meet back by the claw tower.
at the top? Why not?
As I ask Velen this question, she gets a very wide smile on her face. It doesn't say anything, but just lifts her arm and points to the top of the spire in the middle.
Well, obviously. We
Okay.
need to figure out where to
weirdo.
go first. There's some kind of weird shield on it, right? That's what Tranquil said.
Yes, we shall. Let's. Her gaze kind of wanders and falls over the city, taking in all of the different structures and patterns and
I would,
age that has befallen this place.
I would imagine if we are aiming to go to tower, that we should go to city, because that arm looks like it's probably pathway to tower outside or through the mirror
Wait,
bubble thing.
I mean, we could just take like a quick little look at your lightning fields
Yeah, it's
forever, and then scoot on over to the Doom building.
Lightning Field Forever was very good. Thank you.
Did you make
Mhm.
did you make joke? Was it funny?
I'm hilarious. Carry on.
Perhaps in another light. But yeah, we could continue.
But you
Hey.
don't want to check out the arena over here?
No, that's what they're saying. They're gonna
Oh, they are.
to
Okay.
go there first.
Check it.
All right, so we mosey on that way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As you do so, you cross the causeway onto the stone city of Yithrin, and it's the first time since you were in one of the 10 towns, probably East Haven, that you stepped on anything other than snow and ice. It's a little bit refreshing, actually. It feels more solid. Still cold, as everything is here, but it even makes a more defined sound. But yeah, you kind of look.
And this is
there's-
stone, right? Not metal.
Yeah, so far as you can tell.
Okay.
Stone like it doesn't seem like any stone as you kind of like reach down and scrape at it. Any stone that you've encountered before, it seems very, very hard.
It's not made of the bad stuff we don't like, right?
No, it is not made of Charlatan.
Okay.
Is any of this stuff made of Chardolin?
Ooh.
Do we see any,
Um,
like, the buildings or anything?
No, you don't see any looking around. Okay.
Fancy little caveat there.
You don't see any.
Is
So-
a stone warm? Or
No, it is very cold.
okay. So don't lick it, you guys. It got
Deal.
stuck, I've seen it. So Pip, I'm looking at you.
Listen, once my brain got small, I remembered how to not be a dummy.
Alright, Poppy, you neither. Don't lick it.
You
No promises.
venture over to what looks like indeed a stadium that's pressed into the stonework, almost like an amphitheater. It is quite large indeed, and you can see 3 different metal, almost like giant metal forks inside of the stadium. And you guys kind of start shuffling down, taking your time, easing into it. You hear Velen kind of muttering to herself. And there are the air around the amphitheater seems charged with static. The cracked steps descend to the stadium floor where a tiny, glittering object rests on a pedestal of black stone. The three metal masts rise from the arena like gigantic tridents, each one emitting a low hum. The branches of each trident are 25 feet off the ground and extend 50 feet into the air.
Whose turn is it to peer pressure into touching the mysterious objects? I think
Ain't
it's
it?
Barreled?
I shan't be touching that cursed staff, lad.
It's shiny.
Sparky.
I'm sorry, I got distracted. What is actually down there?
Anything on a pedestal.
A
Yeah,
new
there-
thing for you to touch.
There,
Hey.
there's a tiny glittering object that rests on a pedestal of black stone. Over here.
Hey,
Nice.
okay.
Discern what the shiny object is. I see real good.
Me too.
Not really, it's very tiny.
Can I put my hands up to my eyeballs like goggles and see better?
No.
I mean, you can certainly do that.
It's a good try, but
And how far away is it? How high is that again? I'm sorry. I'll measure. Never mind.
how high is what? Exactly.
Like, is this sloped or is this
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
The forks at the bottom, the metal, big metal masts are about, what did it say, 50 feet high.
Okay.
Anybody got a rock? Can I find a rock?
I mean, there are plenty of rocks around here, I would imagine.
Too bad we don't have a big, weird-looking statue guy.
To just yeet
Throw it
in
down
there?
Just
What?
yeet it in there. If we had a big guy that could carry it and yeet it.
Yeah, sounds
Well-
like a great idea.
No use standing around here. And Velen starts to make her way into the stadium.
As I'm gonna let her go ahead just a little bit. Is anybody else a little concerned with Velen?
She's gotten a little weird since we've gotten
Yeah, she's gotten real creepy a little bit, and she was I don't know, I'm getting some bad vibes.
I mean, she is just enticed by all of this new discovery. She did not seem to raise any flags for me.
I mean, I asked her a question earlier, and she just smiled creepily at me and didn't answer it. That's a little concerning.
She
You've done
pointed.
that to me before, though, Poppy.
Didn't she point at the statue about the question you asked?
Yeah, with a real unsettling grin.
She'd point with her chin like supervillains tends to do. Because I'm not.
I don't know. I just we're all friends, but I don't know if she would.
Loose terms.
Well-
Yeah, I think Trickle's gonna follow Velen.
Does
let her
anything
go by
happen to
herself.
Velen when she gets down there?
No.
Alright. I'm gonna go down this side and get close to the shiny object.
Yes.
I ain't doing that. I'm not touching nothing. I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna look.
You could fly. Just go.
Yeah, I
fly
know.
there.
Away if I need to.
Yeah, just be above it.
I prefer to do my looking from here.
You do you, boo boo.
Yeah, I got ingested the last time. I'm good.
I'll sneak down into where the seating area would be and just kind of try to make myself discreet in the shadows, I guess. I'm not going to go all the way down, but about a third of the way.
I'm gonna kind of keep an eye out up towards the top to make sure that I can see if anything's coming up on us.
Yeah, I guess Tranquil's gonna try to spot if Velen is picking up on any of the vibes out here. Ooh, excuse me. But otherwise, just kind of trying to figure out what these electric things are doing, since there doesn't appear to be a sky for them to pull the electricity out of.
Sure. As a number of you head down into the basin, Velen is the first to reach the playing field. And the moment she puts a foot down on it, a crackling energy erupts over and across the entire stadium. A lightning barrier begins at the giant metal fork in the middle and extends outward to encompass the perimeter.
Yep.
I'm going to run in with Velen, see if I can make it before it closes her in.
Yeah, it basically gets, it extends itself across the stadium and the seating. So anyone inside is in it and anyone outside is outside of it. As soon as she does so, or as soon as it does so, the shimmering head and shoulders of a woman blink into existence above the arena floor. Electrical currents course over her metal teeth, and her form stutters and flickers as she speaks in a strange language that none of you understand. But you have heard it once before, and it can be translated by
Can't.
Professor Scant. It is the language of Loros, the Netherese tongue. So effectively, she says, "So, a new challenger enters the arena. You have 30 seconds to choose your teammates for a game of Chain Lightning." And Valen looks around. Her eyes get really, really big. And she's going to kind of look and point to all of you and looking for volunteers at the moment.
How many?
I mean, I'm down there, so I'll do it.
I mean, I'm not in the arena. actually, so-
Who's in the dome right now?
I think it's me and I.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
I think
what it looks like
Velpip
here.
too, right?
I'm
You like snuck down in there like halfway,
you said you were
right?
in the seats, Felpip.
I'm in the seats. I'm not actually in the
Okay,
arena.
so it's Felpip, Tranquil, Velen, and
And
me,
Dahi.
and that's it. Okay.
I guess Tranquil will awkwardly raise her hand and look around for whatever she's looking for.
I'll be
That-
on Ahi's team.
That is 4. The game requires 6. Choose 2 others.
Convenient.
Wait, Beryl, are you in here with us?
Yeah, I'll join in with Ahi.
So when Ahi elects to join, he was on the outside of the force field, but he goes and he gingerly steps forward to it, and as he gets close, it does shock you, Beryl, but the figure that has appeared here waves a hand, and the barrier around it gets like a portal door in it wide enough for you to step through before it closes again. One more, Lee.
I'll do it.
Okay. As the 6 of you step forward, Sam sort of watching over everyone here, making sure nothing terrible happens.
Tranquil kind of tucks Klein into her armor set here.
Yeah, Klein is having a rough go. It seems like all of this electromagnetic
Short out a little
nonsense
bit,
is it's got
Have
Klein
a bag of
seizure
holding,
and pretty
right?
bad.
We want to put Klein in the bag of holding for now.
Nah, that should be
Protect
fine.
him?
I just kind of tucking away in case I need her.
So, the woman speaks again. Now, for the returning champions. And out of seemingly nowhere, they weren't there before, but now they are. 6 of these appear.
Oh, they're blue.
Oh, so we're all on the same side together.
Yeah. We're on the same team against those guys.
Your champions! And she pauses as if to take in a number of applause, and she looks around and smiles, but it's dead silent apart from the electricity.
Poppy
It's kind
feels
of
really
eerie.
awkward, so she claps.
Sure.
Hesitantly.
It echoes.
Somehow that makes it worse.
It's like a slow clap almost. It's a little bit insulting.
And begin! And the woman goes away. I need everyone to make an athletics check.
Shit.
But what if we did?
Everyone or just the people?
No.
Play the
Everyone
game.
sans Sam.
But what if we did?
He said athletics. Okay.
I did.
Damn.
These things have athletics.
I got a 9 on my roll.
1,
and
2,
you
3,
got a-
4. Oh, Velen. I want Sam to roll for Velen.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you roll for Bell and Sam, and you are gonna roll a. No, she gets a +0, so it's just a d20. Let's do these guys.
In any
Oh,
Oh, no.
Yikes. But I mean, I feel like it kind of fits.
in any instance, would Klein be able to offer any form of a help action in this process? have
He
it
is
in my
not
back
a
pocket.
he is not a participant.
Okay.
You can send Klein out here with me. I'll take care of her.
So actually, I lied to you guys. I need you to all roll that again because it's going to be a disadvantage.
No.
But like I rolled good, dude.
No!
That's
Aw, poor Velen.
Belpip gets a 9, Poppy gets a 3, Velen gets a 3, Aki gets a 15, Trinkle gets a 15, and I need one more from Barrel, that looks like.
I already did it.
yes,
It's
you
a
did again. It was-
disadvantage.
Oh.
Yeah.
I neglected to say that.
Ew. Oh.
So, the player with the highest roll gets the ball. So we have a 15 and a 15 on your team. Ooh, and they also had a couple of 15s. So, resolve a tie with another athletics check. So 2 and 2. I need Ahi and Trinkle to both make athletics checks.
Are these a disadvantage?
They are going to be at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, 14 is the most for their team.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Hmm.
And 11 is the most for your team. So they get the ball. They get, well, what appears as a ball. A metal sphere, like handheld size, drops from the middle of the metal mast at first and into the hands of one of their team. He then chucks the ball through one of the masts. And he is going to make...
He's gonna quidge this shit.
Oh, it's a
Aren't you
3
glad
inch
we went
diameter
to the
ball.
arena first.
Oh, it's just his. It's just his, you guys. Dex, he has a +4.
But what if I shot him? Would it still be his?
Oh my god, he rolled a 6. Doesn't happen. Alright, so he doesn't get the ball, so it's everyone's turn to try to go and run for the ball. I need athletics checks all around again. And because
Disadvantage or
you've done
did you
this
not?
once before, it will not be at disadvantage.
Okay.
Could I argue for acrobatics to like run between people's legs and shit?
Nope, not so much.
Okay. Figured I'd ask.
Worth a shot.
Oh my god, 25?
Yeah, let's go.
So they cannot actually beat that, so Aki's going to get the ball here.
Hell
Ahi,
yeah,
we
he.
loved you, bro.
So Aki, how do you run through the stadium and snatch this ball after this guy tried to throw it through one of the masts and could not?
I'm just gonna, like, I don't know, just kind of hunker down and just like run really fast. Not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing, but knowing that I'd like to get hold of the ball before one of them does, and just try to like elbow and hip check everybody out of the way if there's anybody near me to get to it.
Mm-hmm. You do so.
Bulldoze my way through.
Now, Aki, you have a choice here. What do you do with this ball? Do you throw it at one of the other contestants, or do you try to mimic what they did and throw it through one of the arcs?
I'm gonna look at everybody and go, what do I do? And then I guess watching them, since I have no concept of what's supposed to be happening, I'm just gonna try to mimic what they did and hopefully succeed throwing it at the thing.
Got it. You got
Okay.
this, Ahi.
You're going to make an attack roll.
Okay.
One, right?
Still, stop that. She's chewing up your folder, James.
Not the folder.
Yep, you're going to make a ranged attack roll, so it's going to be 1d20 plus your dex modifier. And this is going to be at disadvantage because you've never done this.
Okay. Plus my dex, which is a 1. Okay. I'm just gonna.
Would
roll
you
it.
totally just arbitrary bullshit? Would you at some point allow someone to throw it at me so I could repulsion shields to give them a bounce back?
You can always try something. It may not work the way you think it might.
Can
So
we
it ends up
guidance?
being a 10.
10.
Can we guidance?
Not at the moment. You're still trying to learn the rules of the game.
That's fine. I mean, I don't have it anyway, but
Yeah, so Ahi fails to get the ball through one of the tongs. It falls like 10 feet short, and you all have to scramble to try to get the ball again.
What
it's
are we
okay.
doing?
It's okay.
It's going to be another athletics check for everyone. Ooh, 19.
It is my ball.
No, I want it.
Ooh.
I want to try again.
Oh my god. Well, they can't beat a 29, so Ahi's going to grab this thing. How do you
This is fine.
How do you catch your own air ball?
Just shoot it off the fucking backboard.
I just like throw it up and I'm like, wait, no, that's not gonna work. And then I just like jump in front of somebody and grab hold of it again.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna try to throw it again at the thing.
Okay, same roll, but it's not going to be at disadvantage this time.
Okay, so
As you've kind of, as you're sort of learning what's happening here.
Okay, I have to throw it.
Woo!
20. Nah,
20.
It'll be a 20. Yeah, it'll be a 20.
So this time, the ball does, in fact, you chuck it really hard, goes through the middle one, and the mast comes alive with energy, and as it runs through, a burst of lightning connects tongue to tongue and charges this ball electrically as it
that
passes
good?
through the tines.
Did we win?
Let's see here. Well, yep, now everyone has to run and try to get the charged ball this time.
Oh,
Athletics checks all around.
I'm rolling crappy.
Velen has entered the building.
Ellen has entered the building. Oh my god, Ahi. Jesus.
Air the ball, dude.
Tranquil's
Ball
over here
hog.
just playing defense.
Oh my god.
She's doing
So Ahi, yeah, you just run around this freaking tines thing, because they can't beat a freaking 20. And yeah, you beast mode grab this thing, and now you have a charged electric ball in your hands.
I have
Come on with
no
it.
idea what to do, but I would like to throw it
Throw
at one of them.
So
Mhm.
with that, maybe the center tongue?
But it's electrified. Should I throw it at the guy?
yeah, it might hurt him.
I mean, I'm just spitballing as much as anybody else. I'm
That's
just.
fair. I'm just
I'm
gonna
not
pick
telling
up
you what to do.
I know it's fine. The electrified ball and then just chuck it at the closest, not my teammate.
Does it hurt you when you pick it up?
Go ahead and
I don't feel pain.
you reach out, you grab it. It does not, in fact, hurt you, though it does feel a little bit tingly and your hand goes numb.
Oh.
And you chuck this thing. Go ahead and make another ranged attack roll.
Bow.
Oh,
Oh
no!
no!
You have
But typically-
inspiration?
My arm is numb. I'm not going to use it right now. My arm is numb. I can't feel what I'm doing.
It's
oh
true.
no.
Roll the
Oh,
critical
no.
miss chart just to see if anything crazy happens.
Okay, hold on. Where am I? I gotta click on me. Critical miss.
Fling. So you fling the ball, and it goes rolling across the arena, and everyone's got to try to pick it up. Athletics again.
Shoot. He is like every Rocket League teammate I've ever had right now.
I hate this game so much.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Why
no one's
is
going to
Ahi
beat
rolling
that.
so well?
I mean, a
I have a
22
team.
is not actually that great. He just has a +9.
Oh.
I'm on my own team.
Yeah, you get the ball back.
Is it still charged?
It is.
Okay, then I would like to. I would. You know what? I'm gonna do it again. I would like to try to throw it at one of
Sure.
the guys again.
Go ahead.
Maybe I can do something.
Oh, there it is. So you fling this thing at one of the closest. It smacks them, and it does a bit of damage, and then an arc of electricity bounces from one to another, and you eliminate 2 players on their team as they fade from the arena. They
Do it again.
I did a thing!
They have but 4 left. As everyone scrambles to try to get the ball again. And here's where I will allow some level of chicanery.
Should we worry about like that could happen to us too? Anybody else concerned about that immediately removal?
Yup.
And all they got was a 12.
Next time you ask for a fucking roll, I'm going to ask to just roll guidance. Jesus Christ.
We're looking for one more here, Poppy, I think.
She stepped away.
Ooh. Looks like Beryl gets the advantage here with a higher stat bonus. Beryl, you get the ball. How do you run across this arena after Ahi takes out 2 of their team members and grab this ball?
Do you have fur again?
I have a lot more fur, I'm guessing, at this
All
point.
just standing
Probably
on
starting to
edge
come back.
right now.
A little patchy, but not naked anymore.
Yeah. Would I have I moved at all?
Yeah, you have to move to go get the ball, so.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try run on near the sidelines and try to run up the field.
Okay, you run out the field and just sort of like baseball slide to grab this ball. What do you do with it once you have it?
I'm gonna try to throw it at one of the masts. The lightning masts.
Try to throw it through. Make me an attack roll. It's going to be 1d20 plus your dex mod. And it is going to be at disadvantage because you've not done this yet.
D20 plus my dex, which is 4.
So 11. Give me another d20.
Right. A double d20.
Ooh. So a total of 6. The ball falls short, and you hit the post, the center post, and it just dings throughout the arena, and everyone makes another mad dash to try and go claim it. Athletics checks all around.
Could I
Go ahead,
instead
Trinket.
get guidance on myself instead of making this attempt to grab it?
Yes, that's a good way to do it. So instead of
Be trying.
for foregoing
Nice.
this thing, you can cast guidance on yourself. I'll give you guidance or advantage on your next roll.
Oh, why you give me such choices?
They got an 18, but Velen's a little bit quicker.
Velen be trying.
So you tell me, how is Velen quicker? Does she get
She
just
just
get
happens to be in the right
fortuitous?
place at the right time. The ball
Yeah.
came to her.
She has her bodyguards
So
that fucking
he's-
carrying her to the thing.
She's standing underneath the pines that Beryl tried to throw the thing through, and it just like lands right next to her.
She like puts her hands up. She goes, "I don't even know how to do this, you guys," and just
Oh God.
Oh my god.
what do I do with it now?
Throw it
Alright.
at the post.
Either throw it through one of the tines or throw it at them.
Is it still
Tines.
supercharged?
'Cause
It
it's
is not.
sparkly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Throw
Tines.
it at the end of
Go ahead and
time.
roll me a d20.
It's the best of times.
I don't recall if Velen has
It was the
a
worst of times.
I don't think she
mod.
has.
I don't think she does either. A 3 is not going to get us there, even with disadvantage. Well, roll it just to see if you get a 1.
Oh God.
Okay, everyone makes a mad dash for the ball as Velen fumbles it.
Man.
Is the advantage is on the next roll, right?
Yes, either advantage or guidance on your next roll.
Can I pocket guidance and use it when I need it?
I'm going to say no.
Oh, okay, then I'll just take advantage.
Because I think guidance is on your next roll.
Oof.
Oh, they beat you
Uh-oh.
guys out this time. So they got it, and they are not going to try to take a chance here. They're going to try to take Ahi out.
Smart thinking. I don't understand this game, but that seems strategic.
To be fair, guidance is a ability check of my choice within a minute.
Is it? Okay. Well, I'll give that to you next time.
Yeah, all good. I like advantages helping me.
They have a +4, so they're going to try to hit you, Aggie. You seem to be quite the... Ooh, a 15 does not get your AC.
That's
They-
that's
as-
with that's with their +4, right? There's a 15.
Yeah, I put it.
Oh, okay. Nope, doesn't get me.
Are
As
these guys corporeal?
Yeah, seem to be.
Oh. Okay.
They chuck one straight for your head, Aki, and it flies true, but you're quick enough to dodge. If you can dodge a wrench, everyone makes another mad dash for the ball.
Excellent. Love it.
Come on.
Ooh.
Aw.
Tranquil is gonna try to block one of these guys, like body check. Is that a thing I can do?
How you doing that? Ahi, go ahead and give me the next roll for whatever you want to do.
Instead of running for the ball, she's gonna run to the first person running to the ball and just kind of like be in their way, like a lineman.
Okay. Yeah, in that instance, you would get disadvantage. Gosh.
Yeah,
You charging up that ball?
I'm charging up the ball.
Okay, so Ahi chucks this thing straight through perfectly through one of the tines, the back one to try to give yourselves. And Tranquil is blocking one of these people from getting the charged ball, so they're going to have disadvantage on one of these rolls. But everyone makes another mad dash to try to get the now charged ball. Oh, cheapers, Ahi. This is your game.
I cannot.
Yeah, you were running all over this
Join me on
place.
playing the defense.
You were running all over this field, Ahi. You grab your own charged ball.
I want to grab it and turn around and chuck it at
Not
one of
lovely.
them.
That's not nice.
That's what I want to
Okay.
do.
1d20 plus 1.
Interesting strategy.
Fuck!
5. As Ahi fumbles this time, how do you fumble this ball?
I pick it up, and again, my hand goes kind of numb, and I'm like, look at me, look what I can. And instead of actually, like, throwing it, it just kind of rolls out of my hand, and then just kind of, like, rolls on the ground in front of me.
Tranquil yells from the wherever the fuck she's at, like, try using your axe. That might help you hit it better.
Ooh!
Use it like Fildaki.
Ah.
Everyone runs after the charged ball. Ooh, 19.
I'm pulling out all the stuff.
Ooh, another 19. 23. What else we got? Oh, 20. Too bad she doesn't have any bonus.
Ooh.
It's a nat 20 though.
I am locking
2, 3, 4, 5.
one of these dudes the fuck down.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just not
I
gonna
see.
roll. I'm just locking this bitch down.
Well, they can't actually beat a 23, so Ahi is going to get this ball back. You are allowed to pass it as well, Ahi, if you want.
No,
So passing and fucking electro ball.
this isn't a team game. This is an Ahi game.
Let's fucking go.
I think I'm just gonna. What do I want to do? I want to be fancy, and I know that's gonna blow up in my fucking face.
Hey, it's it's your one chance.
You know what? Can I? Can I pick up this ball and throw it up in the air, and then use my axe like a baseball bat and hit it?
Love it.
Okay.
What's there?
I will say yes. You're going to have
Okay.
disadvantage on this just because this is a new thing.
Okay.
But
if I could make the argument, it's her favorite weapon now, so she might have advantage, which would negate it because
Okay,
of
but
her
if
curse.
something happens and now she goes nuclear,
she just explodes. He just explodes, I should say. Go ahead and make me an attack with your axe at disadvantage.
All right,
Great
hold
weapon master.
Oh my
on.
god.
Disadvantage.
Split energy into two.
Oh man! And then I just want to
They are going to get a little bit of an AC bump here too.
bow. Oh no! Boo! Fuck!
what have you done?
I don't know. Let's find
do you
out.
want to use your inspiration?
Ooh, could I?
You can. You're going to have to roll again. You don't just take the 24.
No, I know. I'm gonna use my inspiration, and I'm gonna roll again.
Okay.
I mean, you did a cool thing. I'd hate to see it just
You
sputter.
did.
Ugh.
13. As the ball goes ricocheting across, that you do make contact, but it's a little bit like it's not with the blade or the perfect flat as you might have hoped. It's you've angled the axe a little bit, and it goes careening
Gotcha.
outside into the stands.
Fouled it off. Foul tip.
Oops.
Who's gonna grab it?
I'd like to. I want to turn.
Oops, sorry.
Mom says it's my turn
Not advantage.
to have the lightning ball.
Oh, they could try to get it. They cannot. Harold gets it this time.
Oh.
I don't. Yeah, it shouldn't have been a disadvantage, but
Wait, Ahi doesn't get it with the 26?
it's fine. It's fine. Let's just go. I rolled the 12. You get it. You go. It's fine.
He doesn't want spotlight.
It's fine. Yeah, you.
You've been
Somebody
ball
else.
hogging.
Somebody else do something. I'm sorry. I just
You've
got
got,
excited.
you've got a charged ball in your hand, Harold. Your arm does, in fact, go numb as well.
Alright. I'm gonna try to run it up and then throw it into the lightning mast.
Okay, you want to see if you can double charge this thing?
Yes.
Okay. Go for it. Make me a ranged attack. It's going to be a d20 plus your dex, which is 4, so 1d20.
Do you want it at disadvantage?
No, you have done this, right?
Yeah, I've done this once.
Okay, a 16 is enough as the ball goes sailing through the air, and the lightning does, in fact, go off again. And the ball comes racing down into the floor and makes sort of a metal against stone thud and a tiny bit of not a crater, but a dent in the floor. Everyone goes chasing it again.
Ooh.
Wow.
Harold's got the zoomies.
Harold does got the zoomies. I'm going to take a disadvantage for that nat 20 in there from goddamn Tranquil.
From ya boy.
But Aki will not be beat here.
Jesus.
That big old athletics bonus. You have a charged sphere, Ahi, and looking upon it, it does not seem like doubling up on the lightning has made a difference.
Oh, okay. I'm going to not try to be fancy because that just didn't work for me, and I'm just going to try to throw it at one of the guys.
Sure.
Fundamental spark ball, baby. That's what you got to focus on.
Fuck.
A
We're
9 will
playing
not
dodgeball?
get there.
I don't understand what we're playing right now.
Fundamentals. Is there, just thinking out loud, if you were to pass it to me while I lock this dude down and I just kind of like lean over and touch him with it, you think this motherfucker disappears?
Ooh.
Everyone runs for the ball.
Let's
Oh my
try.
god, Ahi.
Let's
Jesus.
try.
Everybody get a body. Everybody get a body.
Let's try your
Well-
theory because mine's not working.
Ahi, you get the ball again.
Sorry. I'm gonna pick it up, and because I can't seem to do anything right now, I want to throw it to Tranquil.
Okay.
What do
The
I
DC
do with
is going to be lower on this one, but go ahead and make a ranged.
I don't know.
Just like a ranged.
I don't know what you're doing, but I don't know what to do, so I'm throwing it to you.
Okay, that's
a
enough.
17.
Yep. As the ball comes sailing through, Tranquil, you grab this lightning-infused 3-inch diameter metal ball. What do you do with it?
I'm just gonna kind of like lean into the guy I'm like body blocking and just see if I can tag him with it. See if he jumps away or if I can like get him with it right here. Like kind of surprise him with this like Hail Mary here.
Go ahead and make an attack roll. It's going to be 1d20 plus your strength, and you're going to roll this at disadvantage as you've not done this yet.
Oh man, it would be so much better if it was my dex.
No, should have thrown it then.
I know. So a 9.
9 won't get there. You run, you try to tag him with it, you trip, and you fall and scrape your knees against the stone here, and it rolls out onto the floor. As it's up for grabs once again.
Did he jump back when I did that, or did I not even get close?
He was definitely trying to dodge you for sure.
It's like tag ball. Everyone find a body. Let I get ball and let her give it to you.
Well, that was somebody's chance to beat Ahi out for it, but not so much.
Not so much.
Am I missing one here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing somebody. Tranquil. Unless you want to just play defense again.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
D'ing the fuck out of this.
So you do get this ball back.
I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna throw it at one of the guys.
Sure.
One of the bad guys. The bad guys. The opposite team. They may not be bad guys. They might be really nice guys.
I don't even know if they're
Fuck.
real guys.
They may not be. They disappeared awfully quick. That's a 4.
Ahi,
There
next time try running to them. Do not
Okay.
roll, just tag. I
Oh.
think
Okay.
if you tag, you'll be okay.
You're going to get a 19. They got a chance at... Nope, they don't.
I'll try again, maybe?
They
Just
they
play
had a
tag with
chance.
ball.
Oh my god. Checks from everyone around. You guys can try to like guidance yourselves or do something else to try to boost your scores if you
Oh,
think
there you go,
can.
Barrel.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Beryl, you're gonna nab this ball here. I need one from Velen too, but I don't think she can beat Beryl.
Is it charged?
It is still charged.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
still
it hasn't
charged.
touched anyone.
Wait, was someone holding someone though?
Nope.
No.
No, I'm just playing D. That's as close as we're getting.
You gonna try to throw it at someone?
I'm gonna try to throw it at an unsuspecting.
Well, I mean,
Vampire
everyone's
thing.
suspecting, but go ahead. 1d20 plus 4.
20. 14.
14 is actually
Roll off. Roll off.
14 is their AC.
Nice.
Let's go.
Beryl, do you run? How do you chuck this thing at one of the guys as it hits and arcs off onto another one, and they are down to 2 players?
I'm gonna beam his head.
Yeah, you get him square in the side of the head as he's turned and just watching for Ahi running sideways as they're trying to play spy on Ahi here. They cannot. But they see that they need to try to hold up Ahi here. So one of them's going to play defense on Ahi, as Tranquil's doing, and the other one's going to go for the ball. So we're going to make another roll off here, and Ahi, you're going to be at disadvantage.
What?
Can
Rude.
I post up behind, you know the old schoolyard trick where you'd get down on your hands and knees behind somebody and you'd push them over and they'd fall? I want
sure.
to do that to the one that's playing defense on Ahi.
Okay, I'll say that's you're giving up this roll, but he's not doing any. He's giving up his roll to give Ahi disadvantage, so he's not really
Can
rolling
you
for
counter his
anything.
counter spell?
I see. So that's not going to be super effective. Damn.
I'm rolled 12. I need another roll from everybody. I'd say Dylan's 2, Ahi's 21. Harold's coming through here. Harold, you get your ball back. You want to chuck it at a guy or chuck it through the things or pass it to somebody?
Wait, is it charged?
It is not.
No. I'm gonna try to chuck it to charge it.
Okay. 1d20 plus 4. Harold runs through. He's getting a little speedier as this game goes along and throws it to the far side of the arena, and it rings true, and the lightning goes off. It cracks and echoes. Sam, you're just kind of up there watching this whole thing happen from up high and trying to watch your 6. I don't know how diligent you're being about this, or if you're just watching the game.
Nope.
She's up there with
Sparkly.
the little flag. Woo.
But Beryl charges the ball, and everyone makes another mad dash for it.
Am I still at disadvantage?
Yeah, he's going to give you permanent
Okay.
disadvantage.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
I think Tranquil's gonna try.
Okay.
Now athletics. Yeah, that's what we're rolling.
Their guy gets an 18.
Come on, Turgle.
Tranquil gets that ball. Tranquil gets that charge ball.
Tranquil's gonna throw it at the disadvantaging guy.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
And you've thrown it once already, right?
I tried to tag someone with it.
Oh, you've not thrown it yet. This one's going to be a disadvantage.
Okay.
20 plus your dex mod.
Yep. I got a 5 and an 8. I don't know why I forgot they don't work that way. So a 7.
So you got a
and
7. This Tranquil's a little bit slow. How do you fumble this thing?
I spiked this bitch down right in front of me, and it's like, oh, that is why I stick to the books.
Okay. Does anyone want to try something slightly different as you try to run for the ball?
Can I try to get it with a vine whip? Or a thorn whip?
Is that an attack roll?
Yes.
Okay, you could try to do that. It's going to be at disadvantage.
Oh. Be still my heart. How heavy is this fucking ball? Now that I've carried it once or twice.
It's a little metal ball.
Is it more than 10 pounds?
No.
Mage hand, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Mage hand, motherfucker. That's
All
my
right.
roll.
I'm
gonna break your fucking game.
He sounds exasperated through the mic, but even more exasperated in person.
You can move the hand up to 30 feet. So because it's only 30 feet, this arena is much larger than that. It's probably most of the time not going to be able to get to the ball.
That's fine. I effectively got another player on the field.
Ahi, you're going to get this thing back. Despite this guy. This guy's been like standing in front of you, pushing you around, trying to get in your way. I was trying to look for a different word than anyway. Any type of way they can.
So he's like, good.
Yeah,
So
you managed to push through and find the ball.
He's close to me, right?
He would have to be, yeah.
Can I just beam this thing into his face? Like, just throw it straight into his face?
Yeah,
That's what I would like to do. That's what I would like to do.
You get to roll your strength mod.
Are you just punching him with it?
Actually, yes. Because he's so close, I just want to take it and like shove it into his face.
Okay. You do get to roll this time with your strength mod, but it is going to be at disadvantage.
Okay. So there's that one. There's that one.
Oh, got it. Anyway.
So that's a 22.
So as you find this ball, and the lightning cracks this guy in the head and arcs off to his other guy here. How do you end this game?
I just take it and I palm it and I just hit him as hard as I can, like right in the face, and try to like push him down to the ground with it still in his face.
And the woman comes back just for a moment, smiles. A new champion in Yithrin's Chained Lightning! The challengers! And again, she waits for applause that may or may not come from Poppy.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's like a slow, weird clap here. Hey, even that guy's hair works out with the lightning. Hey, perfect, thank you.
Does the electricity of the tines go away?
It does, but fleetingly. There's still sort of like arcs and
as they kind of fade, Klein's gonna kind of come out and just like very like shakily like try to like slow offbeat clap now that this thing's gone away.
What was that?
Was there a thing that you were trying to do with that?
No, just
Okay.
more flavor because we were clapping and she's happy that there's not an electric field around her anymore.
Yeah,
I'm adding richness to your environment, dude. Chill out.
the whole barrier in front of you, Sam, dissipates in patchy splotches as the barrier recedes.
She can't hold it much longer.
I would like to go over to the shiny object.
It's there. It seems
then I would
like it looked rather like a trophy cup made from mithril.
Ooh.
I feel like this is definitely a thing you earned, Ahi.
Oh,
I do not know what that
Yeah, I want
does.
to talk about MVP.
I would like to take it.
Okay. You reach your hands out for it.
It
Yup.
explodes and you die.
Here we
And-
go.
And you become a rabbit folk.
Perfect.
And before you even touch it, a voice from behind you. Quentin, what is it? Hurry up! As Velen appears, like looking over your shoulder with excitement.
Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to back up.
Go on. What are you waiting for?
It's a cup. I was gonna take the cup. Are you
You have
okay?
to drink out of it.
Are you okay, Velen?
Her eyes, look a little. She's usually been kind of sarcastic and a little mean and kind of like swarthy, and now she's like a little kid on Christmas.
I'm gonna need you to take it down a couple of notches here, Velen. We got a lot to look over, and you're really kind of disturbing right now.
Hey, apologies. I just wanted to see if it was magical. I'll step
gonna-
back.
Can't you not tell that it is made of a mithril? Do you not know inherently that it is made of magic?
Of course I can tell. That's what makes it so enamoring.
Right, but I am wondering why you ask questions for answer you already know.
You also see, Ahi, on this cup, 3 blue spinel gemstones.
I will take those as well.
Each one takes a piece of
They're
your-
they're embedded into the cup.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
in the cup. Oh,
Yeah,
that I take all of that together.
You reach out and grab it. It is worth 1,800 gold.
Yours.
Wow.
And it effectively, while you do have to attune to it, but it functions, if you are attuned to it, like a stone of good luck.
Wow.
I don't think I can attune to it right now.
No, you can't.
I got too many attuney things.
Hmm.
But I will hold on to this cup for now.
I mean, if you are looking to get rid of it, I'm sure I could find home for it.
Get a hold on to it for you, your follow-up MVP.
Everyone else is turning into Velen. real close.
I mean, I can hold on to it. I just can't attune to it.
I mean,
Uh.
it would definitely be useful in somebody's hands. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, Ozzy played that entire game by himself. Simmer.
But
I
that was a
eliminated
team
one.
game.
I charged the ball.
I was there. I was present.
I clapped.
You did good clapping, Pops.
That's great.
Does anybody need this? Can anybody use this?
I mean, I think I only have one item attuned, but I don't.
I mean, to be fair, I think maybe you spend night with it. We discuss later.
Okay, that's fair.
But you
It
you
feels-
have to drink out of it first.
Wait, hold on. I forgot about something. Ah!
We already know what
You
it
already
does.
know what it is.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I thought we were looking for any crazy shit that was gonna happen. I thought that could show any
Just because it's an item that I have doesn't mean that it's inherently going to cause problems.
Not always cursed.
I don't pick
No,
up
but
all
this
the
place
Somebody
cursed
say
items.
remove curse.
Technically, one should use that spell before I tell you the things.
Yeah,
I just jumped the gun a little bit there.
He was also excited about it.
I was honestly so enamored with finding an Owen Wilson soundboard that I missed that whole interaction. That was me and my single track mind.
It was happened when you go from big man to small man.
Yeah, right.
All right. I think that is where, as you ponder if anybody could actually use this thing at the moment, I'm sure someone could. They're always could. Whoa, what is this? Yo!
I don't know, Chris. What is this? What's the
Yeah,
bullshit you're about to throw at us?
Yeah, you're God. You tell us.
Look at that!
What?
That's cool. That's new.
I don't like that.
Don't encourage him, y'all. It's bad.
What?
I'm trying
Anyway,
to make him food so he gets nice for us. Like,
Before.
but it's on a right click now.
Oh,
Instead
I
of
can ping
a-
everyone now.
That's where we're going to take our break for the night. I do recommend that someone use the items that you get.
Right. I've gotten several, so I'm not going to lay claim to any of them.
Do you have any?
that's him telling us that he's gonna fuck with us later. So someone.
I mean, I still think Ahi would probably be good with the luck. I just don't
Yeah.
know what else you got that might be worth trading out. Obviously not your axe.
You know, if you wanted me to make your axe inanimate, I could do that.
Oh, wait. No, I know what I'll do. I'm going to give Tranquil this laser rifle, because that's one of the items that I have attuned right now.
I mean, I will gladly take that off your hands.
Oh, but you know what? I already have a stone of good luck. Never mind.
Wait,
Well,
what?
There you go.
I already
God
have
damn
one.
it.
I already have one, so I absolutely do not need this cup.
Well, you could keep the
You
cup and we'll
Yeah.
take your other
Yeah,
You-
stuff.
I mean, it's your cup, and just whoever holds on to it is just borrowing it.
Yeah, you could keep the cup as like your victory thing, and we'll just take the stone. Yeah,
That's fine. I mean,
That
if
way
that's
you
what
get-
we want to do, that's
that way
fine.
you get your thing.
Okay, then I now have the cup and not the stone, which means I have a stone of good luck that someone else can have and attune to, and we can figure that out at some point.
Definitely. You do need a short rest to attune to something, but I don't actually. Is that true? I think you might just need a amount of time.
I don't remember.
Either way,
Look
we'll
into
be
that.
back at top of the hour.
Okay.
Depends on the rarity.
Cool.
Oh, I should start using. I only have one thing, I think.
What the fuck is that?
Mr. Forgotten, you can't.
It's
really do
not.
that.
It's not in this campaign, I don't think, but it's something I've never seen before.
I'll show you something you've never seen before. Actually, I probably can't. We've been married for a while.
Short rest is the answer. TLDR.
Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you.
Okay, bye. Be back.
Yeah, that's great. I want it spicy. Um, maybe a little.
Hello, I've returned with my headset.
Well, hello.
So guys, I made him a ghost pepper egg salad sandwiches, so we'll see how
What the fuck?
I thought you were trying to put him in a good mood, not kill him.
you don't understand.
How
He
good
rated
is-
a scale like a 4 on a scale of 1 to 10 for spicy.
I was about to say, there's nothing wrong with that. Sounds good.
Ghost pepper's a whole lot of spice in
all
an
the
egg salad sandwich.
I mean,
It's all the mayo.
You like spice, it's
Yeah.
bad.
you need all that stuff to get through all that mayo.
I
and
guess
the
that's
eggs.
I got eggs and mayo and paprika. I should have put hot paprika in it. That would have put him over, but you know, I still want him to be nice to us. I have hot
Hello.
paprika from Hungary, and it is the spiciest fucking shit. I would rather have the ghost peppers than the
That's
hot paprika.
That's
Really?
the paprika.
My parents got me
What's
the sweet paprika and the hot paprika. The sweet is just as hot. I swear, it's extremely hot.
It's
Interesting.
ridiculous.
Very much more pungent than the normal paprika from the store.
Is paprika just like bell peppers?
Yes.
It's
it really?
I think it's roasted pepper.
Yeah,
I did not know
roasted
that.
dried red bell peppers.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like a chipotle. It's like a roasted jalapeno or something, I
I
believe.
knew that. Yeah.
I think that's what
kinda-
the hot paprika is. I think the mild
Dorado peppers.
is just red bell pepper or whatever.
Is it red bell pepper or red jalapeno pepper?
Red bell pepper.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like
Pretty
hot or
sure.
sweet.
Don't know. Either way, too legit.
Sounds delicious. Also, by the way, I was asleep for 20 hours whenever you messaged me checking on me the other day, Katie. Thank you. I'm alive and okay. They put they gave me some pill called like Ativan, and I'm serious. I slept for 20 hours. It was amazing. After I was dying and throwing up last week.
I'm
You
sorry. Did
mind?
you guys get food poisoning or?
Yeah, do you mind telling us what
It's
happened?
it's called gastritis, which is like an upper intestinal GI infection. Carrie, you muted, or your headphones not on yet.
Infection of an inflammation of the gastrointestinal lining.
Yeah. So I had it. I had it, and I thought I was fine. I finished my round of antibiotics and everything. And my dumbass was like, "Yeah, I can handle normal food again." 2 days after my antibiotic round, so I had a spicy crab roll that Carrie made at home, and a White Claw with it, and some combination of the mayonnaise, the sriracha in the sushi, and the alcohol just set me back off again.
Damn,
Oh.
dude.
All of the things you shouldn't do.
Yeah, 3 out of 3 mistakes were made.
Well, you
Alcohol
needed a
makes,
fourth one because it needed to counterbalance. If you would have had a fourth one, it would have been a yes, no, yes,
Or
no.
the
yes,
good
no.
whole number, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It would have canceled everything out. You know.
It's something that goes away though. Like now that you're good with antibiotics, you're good to go.
I think so. Yeah, it's gonna take. I mean, I'm scared to push it, so I'm still eating pretty bland. But I'd
Understandably so.
should probably be okay soon to eat normal food.
And you good,
But-
Carrie? I know you were not feeling amazing either. Was it
Yeah,
just your head?
I part of it was stress and anxiety. Part of it was other fun stuff. But I'm good.
Okay.
We had a fun time at the clinic though, because I came in with nausea, and so of course they do a pregnancy test because woman with nausea, and then
Obviously, you're pregnant.
Mhm.
Yeah. so they come in, and doctor doesn't say anything about it, and I'm like, y'all did a pregnancy test, right? She was like, yeah. Well, did you get the results? Yeah. Well, what were they? Oh, it was negative. I'm like, God damn it, you're about to give us a heart attack. Ugh.
Dang.
Yeah, you could have started with that. Hey, I got a
Gonna
good
make me
story
take
for
the test. At least it'll make me feel terrible.
yeah. At least I have a good communication story for the med school.
Yeah.
So.
Bedside manner, y'all. Get it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, I told that to like our physician communication dean, and she was like, "Always tell me those. I collect those." is it okay if I use it? I'm like, totally.
The Letterkenny gifts will always make me happy. Just an FYI.
So glad. Letterkenny's so good. Have you seen Shorzy?
I have not seen Shorzy, and I have been told that it is better.
It's better than it has any right to be. I'm shocked it's as good as it is, honestly.
Okay.
I was just expecting a goofy show, and it's actually kind of heartwarming.
Aw.
Yeah.
And then What We Do in the Shadows is back too.
When?
Already?
The first 2 episodes are already
started-
up,
yeah,
and
it
then the
started
third
last
one
week.
comes out tonight. On
Oh
Hulu
god, I know
tomorrow.
what I'm doing for at least 3 hours of my life tomorrow.
So good. This week's episode is a Pride Week episode,
Mhm.
or Pride Month episode.
Week.
Excited.
Yeah, it's
Guillermo's my favorite.
He's so
He's
good.
the best.
Most of the seasons was to him learning to be a vampire.
It looks like we're missing a few in the ready check.
Oh, my bad.
God, get it together.
There's that good whole number.
Oh, there you go. That's what I needed. How's that egg salad sando over there?
And there's Tranquil. Fucking gone.
Sounds
Gonna
amazing.
have another one later.
I
Do you
love
want another
egg salad sandwiches.
Not right now. I need to talk and stuff.
Okay. I'll
Thank
make
you.
you one when we're done.
I don't need to assault everyone's ears.
God, I can't handle.
Yeah, James would probably just leave.
I would,
He would be done for the night.
I would leave the call. Just that
I
would
don't
be
blame
it.
you.
I hate.
Chris
eating
plays
out.
music if he and I are home alone eating because he can't stand the sound of me chewing, much less himself chewing.
Oh my
So
gosh.
there's always music playing while we are eating.
Just a
We're
follow
just
question.
romantic.
Just a follow question. Why do you chew with your mouth open?
I
Close that shit
don't.
up.
I don't. I don't. But
Who doesn't
apparently, my
eat
style
assault
of
for
chewing
food?
is aggression.
It could be
I'm
like,
look, the faster it is disintegrated and out of my mouth, the faster the next bite can get in my
no,
mouth.
look.
So we got business to do.
She makes marshmallows sound like ruffles, okay? I don't know how it happens.
It's not true.
Terrible.
Okay, anyway.
We have ADHD, so we don't. we can't eat without also watching things.
Terrible.
We have to have 3 different forms of entertainment on at all times. Not that bad.
I lifts the mithril gem-encrusted trophy off of its pedestal, and the barrier lifts around the stadium. And you have made your first discovery in the lost city of Yithrin. Where do you want to go next?
I wonder if each oval has a thing for us to discover.
I had a question. So for some reason I had the laser rifle, I had to attune to it. Is that just me not being correct?
No, the laser rifle's required attunement.
Okay. I just wanted to check on that. Cool. Okay.
Oh, about that lucky stone.
Pulpip just cut off his attunement about 3/4 of the way through. That's why he was so bad with it.
Who has free? I mean, only have one thing I'm attuned to, so
Same.
I could. Take
You can
that
have the
lucky thing.
if Ahi's giving away the lucky stone, you can have it.
Hmm.
I mean, I also have it, and am in the front. But I don't know.
You have 3 things, right?
Me?
Attunement?
What all am I attuned to?
Oh, I don't know. I thought you had a lot of magic items for some reason.
No, I just have a lot of infusions.
Oh, that's right. Your infusions.
Yep, they don't count.
Just as a matter of mechanical, how this works, since my laser rifle is depleted, I technically don't have that attuned anymore, right? Since it's a non-factor.
I mean, I suppose you could attune to it if you wanted to, but there seems hardly a reason to.
Yeah, right. Okay, I figured as much. I had factored that out whenever I ran out, but I just wanted to double check because it's still in my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if I could sell that to some rube. try that.
To
Can you
answer,
go look at my thing now?
I was like, to answer the more immediate question, I think we're heading towards the red glowing
Yeah.
thing. I think that was the
Yes.
next plan.
And also trying to figure out what to do with that lucky stone. So,
You mean my lucky stone?
Weren't you
Mhm.
taking the cup and giving the lucky stone to somebody else?
Yeah.
We're just trying to
Okay.
distribute things.
Redistribute the wealth, baby.
I don't know what I am attuned to, but I also did not participate in your game, and really, I just want to go see the cool lights over there because I am the most obedient moth.
I was gonna say, I think we owe Katie at least that because she didn't do anything.
Yeah, right.
No, I would be running up there with Sam, trotting alongside her. I am not even interested in the lucky stone thing, though.
Should we get shirts? Y'all gonna make a team name?
Yes.
I know a good name.
What's his name?
Dude. Nope. We got a good one. It's a little long. We might have to do some sort of acronym for it, but it's good.
They used to play trivia, and their trivia team name was "It Hurts When I PvP."
We used to use that as a moniker in the other game too.
That was us fighting in an arena at one point. Yep.
You can
Our
just
trivia
call it
named the one
PvP.
time we
It's
went.
okay.
Nah, it hurts though.
It hurts when I
Our trivia name the one time we went was Harambe of Pigs.
This was
Really?
2016, and it was relevant. Half of it.
It wasn't
Really,
a
I still think the
Renan
best
thing.
band name of all time would be TPK, but alas, I have no band talent.
We're friends with people that do an anime cover band called AOE.
I like that.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Sparkles and Blood is pretty good.
Sparkles and blood. I'm going to give my laser rifle to Tranquil, because she seems to be using the guns, and
I will
she can have
shoot.
that.
Shoot well.
So you're gonna have that. So I'm gonna take that out of my inventory, and that gives me an open attunement slot. When you guys fight to the death and figure out who is going to get my lucky stone,
Why
let
don't you
me
pick?
know. Oh no, ma'am.
You just have a roll off.
Uh,
just
No,
have-
I'm not
no.
roll off?
interested in it.
I
Roll off?
am not playing that game. You
Roll
guys
off?
let me know who gets it, and
You
I
can,
If you're
uh,
less naked, can I have my cloak back?
What's the ammo count on that gun?
Wait, I had your
19.
Oh, I forgot I even had your cloak on.
The whole time it's supposed to make you sneaky and like good at dark spaces and
I didn't even realize that.
Well, it's probably attuned.
Yeah, you can have that back. I didn't even have it on my list. Wait, did I?
So
Justin,
It's
did you
just
hear
a
me?
waffly cloak.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
So
I
what's
didn't
going
have
on
that
with
on.
the city?
So,
right.
as you guys move out of the arena and over to the other district here, it's more glowing purple and green lights. A bit eerie. You, as you get to the outer edges of it, you can see flitting behind a building or two are the back feet of one of those nautics.
Oh, the
See if I-
Nothics
Yeah, the
with
nautics.
the like one eye.
hmm
I am purple people eaters.
Do I see anything growing? Like, I know there's like this grove looking thing up here, but is there any kind of other plant life of any kind?
Just trying to find a Nothic image for you guys, but it's mean to me. That's a good question. Make a perception check for me. The only sort of natural growth you can see is, in fact, what you intimated in this area. Looks like if you trees. They do seem to be, at first you think something similar to like a fall season, where the colors change and the leaves drop, but it's a little more sinister than that. Perhaps you see like a leaf. It's a little hard to tell from this far away, but you see a leaf fall and vanish before it hits the floor.
Oh, I was talking like in our area. Like I knew I saw the ones up
Yeah,
there.
I get you, but that's kind of all the nature you see.
Okay.
And you descend or advance into this district here. Kind of walking around, and here you start to see some of the rubble, some of the broken buildings, archways collapsed, walls torn apart, buildings completely fallen over. You kind of rummage through one here and there, and you can see the or deduce some of the aftermath of the city crashing into the ragged glacier and burying itself into the ice. It has done considerable damage to this place in parts.
Can I ask Professor Scant a question?
Go ahead.
I don't know, can you?
I would like to know, Professor Scant, where was this city beforehand if now it has crashed into the ice? Was it just floating in the air? Was it in a different realm? It's crashed here. What made it fall?
I think this is similar. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's similar to the same question I asked before, whether it potentially phased in from another plane.
What was the answer you got?
Boy, I don't remember. I don't think I got a conclusive answer. I think it's more that was a question I asked, and I think I don't know if I rolled high enough or if it wasn't. I didn't have enough information to make that call.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Professor Scant will kind of like turn his little string basket. He'll sort of spin inside of it, and just from the friction, it'll turn slightly. He'll overshoot a little bit, but then come back. Not much is known about the ancient civilization of the Netherese. What we have been able to deduce that this city, along with all of their cities, traveled from place to place.
Like a moving city?
Just so.
Are we on a spaceship?
Is this more of
A what?
a cloud traveler? But like the little octopus people we saw when we met Sam.
Oh yeah.
Where'd these come from? And then she holds up the laser rifle.
Did all the Netherese people die?
Velen will pipe up at this point. You recall those creatures, the one-eyeds? I've seen one or two here, and we saw some back in the caves. Do you remember?
I remember the kobolds, and I remember the bitey one, and I remember the plant one, and I remember the dark circle of magic one, and I remember the
ones we did not obliterate.
No. We killed everything we saw. Or
Not
held.
quite.
You saw something I didn't see and didn't tell me.
They're spiky, they had one eyes, and
They were very afraid of us, and I told you guys not to kill them.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, little cuties.
They are not cute. Those are the Netherese?
I believe those are what is left.
They need a hug.
They're spiky. That might hurt.
Also, I will not be hugging anything. But
Somebody else will give them a hug.
yep.
It is unclear how the cities moved from place to place, and it is known that not all of them could do so.
It is weird that if that is what we believe was here, then what is back there? And well, he points at where the statue was. I mean, over the thing that got thrown over the edge.
Whoa.
How did those two relate to each other?
And where did the previous champions come from either? I figure your previous champions were who was here last.
Anyone proficient in insight could make a check here.
Oh god.
I believe in
that's
you
me.
all. I believe in you all.
I have a +5, but I'm not
Hey!
proficient.
Wow.
God damn.
25 club.
25 club. That was so long ago.
Yeah. So, Sam and Ahi, you guys
We point at each other
realize
and go, aha.
Aha.
at the light bulbs that appear above your
Exclamation
heads.
point above your head. Yeah.
You guys realize that those things that you, what's the right word? Not battled. That you challenged in the arena, were not so much beings as they were constructs.
Okay.
Okay.
So then who created those?
Yeah. The one-eye guys?
Oh.
What did the woman that was waiting for applause look like?
She was, let's see, she was kind of a normal looking visage, other than the fact that she was kind of made of lightning and spectral to some degree.
Yeah.
Humanoid? Or...
Yeah, definitely humanoid.
So not one big eyeball in the face or a giant stomach that's a mouth?
Not those.
Okay.
Look closer to the heroes that we fought, the constructs.
Yeah.
Okay. So created in the image of something else.
She was just the head and shoulders of a woman. But yeah.
So she could have had tentacles as legs or could have had a mouth as a stomach. We didn't see that part.
Or maybe we were looking really close at the eye of one of these things as the speaker was a mirror reflection.
That's real deep.
I mean, we're pretty far below it now.
I assume we're talking and walking, yeah?
Yeah,
I
for
don't-
sure.
Yeah, I don't know why we would.
Yes.
I always assume that when you guys are doing this, you're not just stood in one spot.
We're just standing for 20 minutes.
We're just talking in our head, just kind of leaning over, like.
The characters go into like waiting mode. Sims are just standing
We
there
all just keep
bouncing.
those.
Just idle animation. I'm gonna head directly to this red light because
Same.
I have the mind of a fly, I guess.
We're the most obedient moths.
Yeah, the gothiest moth.
Going to the red light district over there.
I
Goth
mean,
moth.
Justin's going to red light district. Tranquil probably wouldn't, but
Well, that's fair. That's fair.
goth moth.
I do like Godmoth a lot.
It's like the Mothman, but like going through a phase.
It's not a
I
phase.
mean,
This is my
bold of
favorite
you to
gift,
assume
guys.
Mothman isn't goth.
Right.
This is my favorite.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Wow. Oh, baby. Hey, y'all be nice to him. You kitties are going after the pup.
He'll be good.
I'm just playing.
Okay.
Anyway.
So, everyone make me a,
Saving throw.
Insight check I made when you got it.
no,
I will never roll
hold
again
on, let
tonight.
me do this first. So you see, as you come up on this joint, a portcullis that sits askew in the 40-foot wide, 30-foot tall archway that serves as, from what you can tell, the only entrance to the square building. You pass through it. It doesn't seem to be locked in any way. It's easily shoved up. It's kind of like broken a little bit, but with a few good tugs, you can get it to recede upwards enough for you to pass. And inside is a maze of cell-lined corridors that fill the area.
Did we find a jail?
Cell line corridor. Are any of the? Are we all inside? I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Are any of the cell doors obviously ajar, or are they all pretty well good and closed as far as we can see visually?
Do we hear occupants?
They are made of iron, and they have small barred windows set into them at eye level. Many of the cells contain bodies, frozen bodies.
Morbid.
Cool.
Anything move?
Can I
Not yet.
Zelwyn want anything?
can I do a medicine check to see whether these things froze first or starved first?
Go ahead.
Or something else if you have a different preference on roll.
Survival?
No, you can make the check.
Would you like assistance?
Yeah, so, after
That's up to you if you want to give it to me.
After many centuries, it's kind of hard to tell cause of death.
Ew. Does anything still have skin, or are we like bone piles?
They're just mummified.
A mix of both. There are definitely bone piles. There is definitely skin. It seems to be old enough here that it has some preservation effect.
Welcome to the meat locker.
Yes, I wish you wouldn't call it that.
This is my second favorite place I've ever been.
Are these the Nothus, as far as we can tell?
These do not seem to be Nothics. These seem to be humanoid.
Can we tell race? Can we tell anything at all other than they're not Nothos?
Yeah, they look. Let's see.
Are they dwarvish?
Yeah.
Are they gnomish? Are they human? Are they?
Humish.
They are ogres. No.
Hume-ish.
Are they Yeti?
Oh God.
Yetis don't exist. Yetis
Yetis
are
fucking exist. God damn it!
Do they have fingers?
Why wouldn't
Yes,
they have
they definitely have
fingers?
fingers. That's a reasonable
That's
question.
so weird. No, that's not, why is that a reasonable question?
Well, let me follow it up then, goddamn.
Okay.
Can I use prestidigitation to melt the ice around one of the fingers?
I have one question.
Is that a
I have
thing?
questions specifically for
Yeah.
Tranquil.
Prestidigitation does? Probably.
You can chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for an hour.
Yeah,
Please flavor it while you
Yeah.
chill it.
you can do that for sure.
Warm roast beef. Thank you.
I can chili with this unidentified creature's finger.
Delicious.
Hot chili dog.
Where do you think
Yeah.
our dogs from?
You thaw one of the creature's fingers, and it does look, for the record, like like a human. They look different than humans from the Forgotten Realms. They seem like the limbs are of a little bit different length. They seem longer and thinner. Maybe that's from starvation. Maybe that's natural, or a combination thereof. Their facial features seem to be a little bit more pointed and harsh. Not so much as elves, but on that spectrum somewhere. Go ahead, Trinkle.
No, now that this thing's kind of in the air, just seeing if it's deteriorating or if it's reacting or if it's alive. And now that I've unearthed it, just seeing how it's reacting to not being frozen anymore.
Yeah, you don't get a reaction.
Okay. I'm gonna take my hand axe and cut the finger off and pocket that.
So you can use prestidigitation to undo a finger, but it's kind of like in a cell, so you'd have to like go in the cell to do stuff to it.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna close you in.
Okay. I'll just send my homunculus
Straight
out
to
to open the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold it with my foot.
I will shoot you with my homunculus.
Okay. The
Escalating quickly.
the door, your homunculus goes up to it and wrenches at the door, but it does not seem to open.
Well,
Maybe not lock it.
Can it flow through the bars?
Yay.
Go ahead, Ahi.
Is there, besides all these cells, is there like another door? Is there like an office? Is there some way that all of these are like locked together and there's something we have to undo to unlock them? Or are they just individual locked cells that we have to try to open? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. There may be some sort of control room as you continue to investigate.
Okay.
But as of right
While
now, you don't
everybody's-
really see one.
Okay, while everybody's kind of huddled around cells, I'm just gonna I'm not gonna wander too far. I'm not gonna touch things, maybe. But I'm just gonna try to like see if I can find something that's not just a cell.
Sure, I get you.
Sir, that is personal growth.
Hey,
That's what we call boundaries.
does each individual cell have a lock on it?
You don't see one.
Okay.
In fact, you
Can I-
see no locks at all.
Can I take an investigation check to see if there's anything maybe that is imperceptible to the naked eye? Well,
You could.
Okay.
You don't. You kind of look it over. You're very familiar with the mundane ways of keeping things closed, and you don't see what could be hampering or impeding your ingress. Maybe it's frozen shut is the best you could come up with.
okay. I don't know. I don't got this, guys.
Perhaps this is of an arcane nature. And Valen will kind of sidle up to one of the cell gates here. Cell gates? That doesn't make sense. Cell doors?
Arcane in what sense?
There are spells that achieve the locking and unlocking of certain things. And she'll hold a hand over the door, and you see her hand kind of flash reddish purple. And it glows around where she held it. Yes. These seem to be locked magically.
I can handle the mundane locks. Magic's a little out of my wheelhouse. That sounds like a Sam problem. Sam, can you handle that?
Wait, what do you want from me?
Or maybe
I was-
Valen?
I was admiring the death.
I believe you are dealing with magic locks. Anyone proficient with lockpicking of the arcane nature?
Actually, Pip, if you please come here.
I have these tools. I'm good at lockpicking. What?
Now that we can find the lock, you should be able to deal with it. Or perhaps you can deal with it. Now that you're not a grotesque monster.
Thank you.
He was not grotesque. That is rude.
Shots fired.
You didn't say anything about the monster part, Sam.
Always a monster.
Thanks. I'll try to. I'll give it the old Telpip College try to see if I can.
Mm-hmm. He gives a sort of a muttering under her breath, and the whole lock, which was not invisible, it just wasn't there to you, becomes outlined for you in some sort of magical ness that you don't quite understand. So you can kind of find it and try to mess with it, but a 16 is not going to get you there.
I was gonna say, would I be willing to give the help action, or can I try it?
Yeah, you could give the help action as you guys are trying to do this.
Roll.
If you're,
I am proficient with them. Yes.
I was going to say, there you go.
Yeah. I was trying to get it out for you.
Thank you. 30. Jesus. Yeah,
There we go.
Philip, you not only can you get this one, but you are so confident in your ability to unlock the arcane that you think you now have just expanded your connection with the weave.
You gained a new spell. You really didn't, but it feels like you did.
Your finger guns now unlock locks.
I'm just kind of aloha mora under my breath. I don't know.
You definitely have learned a new thing about locks, for what it's worth.
Cool.
Bless
Keep
you.
me up. You wanted a finger, Tranquil?
I'll grab my own finger if that's okay.
Damn, the doors are wide open.
Awesome. I will take hand axe and cut finger off.
Because
You
there's
do
nothing
so.
in here alive.
It makes a weird mix between a snap and a squelch.
This is music.
And now you have a finger.
In case we find we are short one, I have extra.
Yeah, you sure you don't want to take a couple more? I mean, he's not using them.
You make a really cool necklace.
Be my guest. You all are welcome to have fingers. I will.
Do you want to take a spare leg? We seem to run into
Really?
problems with those sometimes.
Yeah, Pilpit. Is there any legs you like?
You know,
Shots fired.
I'm pretty happy with the one that I've got. I think Tranquil did a stand-up job. And I really don't want to wear the leg of a dead thing.
Well, we can use it to make a cast, and then we'll make you a new one.
But I've got one. It's fine.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know if one was hinged differently that you liked, or
I
to be
added
fair,
little
that-
engravings, and Tranquil made it all magic.
Yeah, it lights up. It is pretty. It does cool
you
things.
have to is it clap on? She's gonna try.
I mean, that is felt tip to control. I don't think Sam has
I'm-
even trigger for.
Noticeably slower whenever you clap your hands.
Clap off.
He's dragging his leg behind him.
It's just power down. Dead weight.
Doesn't bend anymore. He just has to move it out to the side to walk.
That's why Felpip was doing bad rolls during the game because we clapped before we started.
I accidentally turned it off.
Great. I can take an aesthetic leg, I
Clapped
guess.
an odd
Need
number
it.
of times, so it stayed off.
Alright. But no, I don't need another leg.
While I'm catching this body, I'm gonna ask the question. Or while I'm taking this finger, can I check that body out? I go, hey.
It's dead, weirdo.
But what if it got some shiny shit in that ice? We already know I can clear that ice pretty easily.
As long as you just make it smell like chili dogs.
Smell like
I will
beef.
any loot I get, I will
Oh,
dissipate the ice to smell like hot dog water.
Mhm. You do find
I prefer
a
hot dog water
couple
and mayonnaise instead of
of-
my regular diet.
of coins in
Alcoholic hot
a
dog
random
water, so-
pocket.
Ooh.
I will take the coins. I
'Cause
do
you
not
had
know.
coin.
I do not know if the coins even work in the currency system we are currently in, but I will
Look,
take.
we might find a vending machine.
I will
Yeah, you
maybe
have
take a transfer of economy.
you have no idea what they're for or what they could do, but you have coins.
Is there an obvious material they're made out of?
Metal.
You want to put that
You don't
identified?
know. You don't know of what kind, but it does seem to be metal.
In the last 5 minutes, I've added random jail finger and random coins to my inventory.
So there's nothing alive in this cell block at all, right?
Not
do
that you can discern at the moment.
I would like to.
Where's the
revisit-
light coming from?
You'd like the red glowy light, you mean?
Uh-huh.
It comes from the no. It comes from like kind of like what you might expect, like emergency lighting in some sort of building like this.
Like a horror,
In
horror
corners.
light.
Yeah. They're the lights that are like that have got cages around them.
Oh.
Velen, I would like to revisit an earlier idea that perhaps Sam may or may not be picking up on. These arcane locks. Were you able to determine where they originate from? As if their point of origin walks among us, perhaps, or among these cages.
That spell in particular can last indefinitely.
Ah, these I did not know. This is a good question. But that did not necessarily rule out that there is alive among us. Or among these.
It does not rule it out, no.
Is there any elevation units around here? One
You
might
want
call
an
those
escalator?
one might call those stairs or escalators or elevators or dumbbells.
Dumbwaiters.
Dumbwaiters, there it is.
Dumbbells.
Dumbbells. I'm gonna lift, bro. Anyway, I can get some elevation in this motherfucker.
I don't. There would be basically not basically there would be stairs. They're not like normal stairs like you might picture. They're kind of they're floating stairs, but they're mostly crumbled. You wouldn't be able to use them as stairs, and maybe perhaps they were not once floating. You guys are adventure-y enough to be able to get around this, and you can either by boosting one another up or, you know, ropes and climbing, and some of you just skittering across walls. It's easy enough to do. And you just find more cell blocks. Except for Ahi.
What'd you do?
Oh,
I didn't do anything.
That sounds like not the truth.
I didn't do anything.
Doubt it.
Did you
What
lock
didn't
us
you
in
do?
here?
Nope. I'm gonna yell. You're not gonna see me. I'm in another room, and I'm just gonna yell. Okay, so I know I said I wasn't gonna touch anything,
Don't
and
be bad.
technically, I don't
As
think
soon as you say that, you're all gonna hear the collective sigh.
I don't know actually what I'm touching right now, cause I can't see it, but can
Still-
feel it.
Touching. Still touching.
Still touch. It's weird,
Stop.
guys. No, it can't. I like it.
That's the end of your arm. Sorry, that's how this goes.
So
You
it's
like it? What the fuck
Tranquil, I
kind of
need you on the
statement is
arm
that?
job stat.
Tranquil, can you dispel magic or make things that are invisible not invisible? I'm just yelling down the hallway at you
Yeah,
guys. Like
definitely.
I'm not even just standing there.
I'm gonna go
Tranquil,
check it
how
out.
fast can you make an arm?
Okay.
I'm not attached to it. I just don't want to let go.
Well, I'm gonna detach you from it. It's okay.
As you guys all kind of conglomerate, is that what I wanted? Around this room and find Ahi. You're not difficult to do. He was just kind of around one corner.
Yelling.
Peering through the gap in the collapsed wall, you see a 15-foot square infirmary in disarray with an operating table in the middle of the room.
Creepy.
Leather straps extend from one side of the table into the air above its surface and fasten to the other side.
I think we're in an experimental place, not a jail.
The shape suggests that something or someone invisible, along with Ahi's intuition here, is lashed to the table.
As soon as you guys all get in there, I'm just gonna be like, I found a thing, and I touched it.
Yep.
Can I
It
see
didn't
it?
do anything.
You cast See Invisibility?
Mhm.
Yeah, you definitely see a body.
Kind of body.
What kind of body though?
Yeah, I'd like to know that very much.
Like, is that Ahi's arm or is it its arm?
What arm are you talking about?
The one that's attached to Ahi. We can detach it.
Oh, I'm not attached. I just don't want to
No.
let go.
Why?
Because I found it. It's mine.
Is it warm? Is it soft? Is it squishy?
Definitely not warm. It
don't
is
know, I can't
somewhat
see
squishy.
It's
Why
a
do
little
you
squishy.
like it?
Wait, you're judging me on what I like to touch?
Yeah, this doesn't seem like an appropriate time to cast stones. We got Fingerman over here with fingers in his pocket.
You got a finger in your pocket?
Like a couple, I think he took. I don't know.
You talking about me?
Yeah,
my-
you.
No,
I
the
thought-
other finger reaper.
Well,
Finger
first off, Tranquil is a woman. To be fair, second off, you cast invisibility. I thought there was a fingerman sitting on the goddamn table. So all of these are
Fingerman.
logical leaps of logic.
There's a dead body strapped to a table and it's invisible, and I want to know why a dead body that's invisible is strapped to a table, and I'm afraid that if I let go of it and the straps come off, I can't find it again.
I can see it.
So-
I'll point you right back to it, man. I promise.
Indeed. And what you see is a thin, middle-aged man with a sallow complexion.
Man, I'm hoping you're grabbing the right part.
He's
reach
got
out, grab
a
the first
streak of
stiff thing I could
silver
find.
in long jet black hair.
Then he appears to be a man.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is a human, I think, that you've stumbled upon here, Ahi.
It has the same like strange-ish features as the other bodies you've found in here.
Human adjacent that you found here, Ahi.
Is this a viewing room? A surgical viewing room?
This is not a viewing room, and you don't see one attached to this. This seems to be an infirmary.
Okay.
Maybe you could let go of this poor old man's earlobe here, though. That might be, respectful of the dead.
This is powerful magic. Velen kind of goes up to the other side, opposite Ahi, and feels around for the body.
You're colder, warm.
Is this magic? Can you just dispel it? Is there a reason why he's invisible?
She's gonna make a check here. Oh gosh. What is her? Where the fuck is her token? I didn't bring it over here.
Once it's already dead, it's gross. No touching.
She's gonna have advantage on this too.
You fucking
Papa.
necromancy bitch.
Ooh, 22. This is, I believe, a spell called Sequester. Powerful indeed.
Bless you.
What's it do?
It is a means of holding a creature to be hidden away, safe from detection. It enters a sort of suspended animation.
Why would you want to do that to somebody?
In suspended animation, does that mean we can bring him back?
Can I see any signs of like surgery or experimentation on the guy? Any obvious like incisions or anything? Do a medicine or nature if you need it.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a medicine check. Okay. Not terribly difficult to see. You can see some, as you get near it and kind of move bits of clothing around, you can see a few needles poking out of it.
Okay.
You can see what appears to be some sort of tube that may have once been attached to a machine, but is now inserted into his leg and has nothing attached to the other end of it.
Don't like that.
Some weird stuff. Some advanced
I
medicine.
don't want to look at the red light stuff anymore. Can we go home?
I don't.
It's
I
fine.
don't
It's dark and cold forever. That's okay.
know. I'm gonna low key cast guidance on myself just in case I need it for later.
I'm just gonna like get a weapon out in case I need to end my own life.
Oh God,
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
This is gross and I don't like it.
I do believe that we could dispel this magic if we were. Well, I could not. I do not hold the spell today, but perhaps one could.
I mean, I could tomorrow maybe, but not today.
You don't have the ability to do it?
I have the ability, I just don't have the
Was it
I
Beryl?
haven't prepared it.
Oh, okay.
Was it Beryl that was fixing Ahi when she
I
broke?
think so. I think Beryl has dispel magic.
Yeah, why don't you want to let go of it though? Like, it's real gross.
He didn't
Because
want to
I-
let go of it because he didn't want to lose track of it. Because he was invisible.
I thought you really liked it though. I'm trying to figure out why you like it.
No, because I don't know what it looks like, and I'm afraid that if I take the straps off, I'll lose it, and then I can't find it, and then we'll trip over it because it's invisible. So I thought if I kept my hand on it, then we'll be able to find it in case it gets up and walks off the table.
I like where your head's at.
I am suspicious of your
don't.
enthusiasm about this.
Sure.
There's
As-
nothing else.
As you're explaining your methods, your reasoning behind grasping this individual, it suddenly
Wonderful
becomes
job.
visible to all of you as Beryl casts Dispel Magic, and the sequester ends, and a horrible, shaking, rattling breath is
Oh,
drawn by this figure.
Jesus Christ, this thing's awful looking.
And it begins to bleed out of the detached tube.
Oh, I want to try to stop that.
I'm gonna let go of the body now that I can see it. I'm good. Thanks.
I'm gonna
You
take
held
that tube.
You held that and you liked it.
I'm gonna take the tube and I'm gonna twist it like as close to the leg as I can get to try to cut off the flow of blood out of it.
Sure, make me a medicine check right quick.
Have you ever seen when somebody like pinches a garden hose to stop the water flow and then they let go and it just
faster.
sprays everywhere? Yeah. It's,
Not today. Poppy's pretty good at this.
thank God.
Stop mouth.
And as the figure takes in a rattling breath, help me!
And then help you die? Like, so this is over? Like, I got you.
I don't want to die.
I want to try to
This
patch him up,
man
take some of the
is
needles out.
alive.
Have a good theory in
And-
the hole, Poppy.
I'm just gonna
That
do
fixes
this.
things, right?
I'm just gonna do this.
Just right in the blood hole.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word as I'm like pulling out the needles that are in him, and then I'm gonna tie a belt above the wound to like make like a tourniquet before I pull the tube out and heal it.
As he opens his eyes again after like kind of struggling around, seeing all of you there, becoming a little bit frightened. You can see he has one blue eye and one green eye.
I feel like
Um,
that.
Do you
I feel
feel
like
a
that
little
should be the
better?
thing.
I do, yes. I'm sorry. Who are you? I have not seen you.
I'm Poppy. What's your name?
Are you one of the doctors?
No, I'm not a doctor.
You are now, Poppy.
I'm an explorer.
Question. Well, I don't mean to interrupt Poppy's.
No, you're fine.
I was just gonna. What color are Velen's eyes?
Color of Velen's eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, let's find out.
Well, she has an eye patch.
Woefully
She
unprepared.
does have an eye patch.
I mean, if you don't have an
Colors
answer,
are
you kind of answered the question. So.
Her eyes are that color.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Enhanced.
Does Velen look like this thing on the fucking
Enhanced.
table?
No. Velen looks
Okay.
very much
Because you
human.
said he was like human adjacent,
Yeah, this looks like one of the Netherese people.
Yeah.
but not turned into a Nothic.
Correct.
Oh, I bet that's what this place was. I bet they were turning them into those things.
I
I-
don't want to be here anymore. I really want to go. This is gross.
Yeah,
Mine-
I was just clocking the eye color thing, and since I can only see one of Velen's eyes, I didn't know.
Mhm. Good thought.
He will answer you, Poppy. I am Xerophon.
Zero. How come you were strapped down on that table and had all those tubes in you, Xerophon?
He looks around at everybody here and is a little scared again.
But
We're
I'm
not
Um,
from this
you
place,
as
so we're not
you are
going to hurt
me.
you.
Where are all of the doctors?
Everybody's dead.
There's nobody here.
Dead?
Well, I mean, there was
Dead?
like those things at the game that we played earlier, but like,
Everyone's dead.
Dead.
It is thousands of years in the future.
Have
right?
you two been experimented on? Are you knocked in the head?
no, we're not from here. This is our first time visiting this place.
Nope, your blessed place crashed into our place, and now we're trying to figure shit out.
No.
Ellen, do you
What?
think maybe you could explain to him what's going on, since you know all about this stuff?
I think Professor Scant is probably better to do
Oh,
that.
yeah,
knows
yeah,
more than
Scant.
Velen does.
Hmm.
I just say Velen and mean both of them.
Gotcha.
NPC.
Yeah. Velen takes the time. Like, she seems a little bit bored with him. But she
I'm
holds
sorry,
up
he's not
Professor
magical?
Scant. And he recounts sort of the history, not to like do a whole bunch of exposition here, but he recounts the history of Yithrin and what happened to it. And over their conversation, you guys learned that Xerophon is a native of Yithrin and has been like this all the time Yithrin's been trapped here.
God, that's fucked up. Oh, it's like Javik.
I was a common man, a gopher for my master. I was sent here for disobedience, and I was afraid I might be next.
Disobedience? What did you do?
Not next, just last.
I don't know. The whims of master are fleeting.
Yeah, well, Master's probably dead, so
Oh,
you're a free man. Congratulations.
very free. Hmm.
Yeah, if you're gonna bleed all over the place, like, I would like you to stay here, but if you're not, you could, like, come with us, I guess.
Where are you?
I healed him up.
Where are you going?
We're
Trying
just
to
going
stop the
around.
eternal winter.
What?
So this place crash landed into our place, and for some reason there's like this eternal winter, and it's killing all the plants and freezing everyone, and it's big, not fun at all. And we're trying to stop it.
Yeah, aren't you cold?
Well, I do mention it. It's a bit chilly.
Well, if you take a look outside, you'll see that everything is ice. Everything is dead, and it's pretty terrible. Or amazing, depends on who you are, I guess, whatever. But yeah, so we're trying to make that not that for some reason. And if you'd like to come with us, that's fine. Because, if we leave you here, you'll die. If you don't come with us, you'll probably die.
Right. I do know the city.
Oh, that's useful.
Beautiful. Anybody got a tour guide badge? We'll get the man a badge.
Tranquil, some fingers.
And then-
Can we write tour guide on the finger?
And just pin it to his lapel.
Yeah.
Might be more like I have finger of relative of his. Probably
Oh,
not
yeah,
best.
that's.
Probably not best to share that information as willingly as we do.
Can you
There's a
identify
lot of
people from their
spells.
fingers?
if you carve stuff into them.
Okay, I was like, how would he know?
I would imagine that he is made up of this, like the finger of one person versus like the finger of, I don't know, like a dog person would be two different fingers. That is more what I mean.
Okay.
You help Xerophon off the table and make sure there's nothing else of value around here in the room or in the what you can deduce now is a prison. That's where we're going to end it for tonight.
Oh,
Cool.
Can we call him Zoloft?
Mhm.
I can remember that.
Zoltan.
Jar Jar Binks.
Anyone get the reference?
Yo, that is not what I
That's
typed.
the
That's
like
not what I wrote at
magician,
all.
right? Like,
That makes me
Zoltan.
think of printer paper for some reason, but okay.
So Xerox.
Xerox. Yeah, there we go.
That's
Mhm.
Xenogears. That's how they spell Xenogears.
I mean, I
was
was
there.
close.
I
but
was
not-
there.
I was nowhere near there. No shame.
Looking up some Cosmo. I know what's up.
hey, how literal were you being whenever you said this was a gopher dude? Was gopher like a title, like this guy just goes and
it's like a
finds
runner.
shit? Or is he actually a gopher man?
He's got a
Yeah.
little, it's weird face.
A
and
were-gopher.
Whiskers and.
Gopher is a thing like go for this or go for that.
Okay. Well, my notes are going to indicate that he is an actual part gopher, and
Well, however, we all have different interpretations.
Comes from family.
How old would we say Zoloft is?
How old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to be
No, no, no,
technical
Well, I
about
mean,
it.
like, how old does he look?
He's to present.
Thousands of years old.
Is he hot?
He
I don't know. I'm
is.
trying to figure out how old he is.
It's a shriveled silver fox.
Is he like a George Clooney, or are we looking like a John Candy? Like, what are
We
we
look like a
looking at?
Buscemi.
He's probably like mid 50s.
So like a Val Kilmer Batman.
Like a Idris Elba. Like, we about it?
Mm,
I think that's more telling of you.
Yeah, how clappable are the cheeks?
Where's the cake?
I like how
Does
this
he bake?
turned from ew, this guy to maybe.
How's his ass?
I mean, he
There's
does
not very many people we've come across on this
I mean,
adventure.
he
We have to
does
take.
have extra
We have
too.
no NPCs to harp on right now.
We have no one else to flirt with. We have to.
I mean,
we have to
well,
take our options.
we've had Velen this whole time. Y'all just ain't trying.
It's true.
It's the
Villains
eye patch for me, I'm
intimidates me.
sorry.
At
She
every
intimidates
turn, you
me.
guys are like, Velen, obviously suspicious, and she's done nothing but help you.
It's like her and I.
But she has an evil villain voice.
She
Yeah.
gave me,
To
she
be
gave me,
fair-
Eye patch.
She
To
has an
be
eye
like, like
patch.
fair-
6 spells
Be
for
fair,
free.
her name
To be
literally
fair.
sounds like villain.
Yeah, that too.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
But also, she's like super intellectual, and Poppy is not, and she doesn't understand that. And I think part of Poppy's suspicion of her is just the fact that she is so wildly different that Poppy doesn't understand her.
I will say,
Also
Velen gave me
Necro-Wizard.
6 high-level spells. She's given me more than anyone else in this party.
Hey, you just got a laser rifle.
That's right. Yeah. Hello.
I have
I'm being